DMTombstone Live, episode 113. And action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again. The brand new episode of DMTombstone Live. Sorry, guys, I'm just resetting up the camera. Okay, looks clear enough. And I know well, first I start off with saying when I do DMTombstone Live, guys, make sure to let you know that everything is unsanctioned, uncensored, and everything that happens to try to keep it family friendly as possible. I was gonna hope to do this around noon or so, but I had to make a quick run to my local hobby shop, get more stuff for this. And if you guys don't notice, this is the current progress I've done on Hez's light heavyweight title. I just put the 3 plates on, and now I'm waiting to put the remainder 3 plates on, and then the male side snaps. And then I'm going to stitch the back on and then put the female snaps on this side. Then paint the edges off and then, do my signature name on the stamp on this side. And that should be it. But so far, so good. I mean, this belt is definitely a lot different from my original. The plate is a little bit bigger. I did say that my plate on my belt was more of they said it was the actual size of the one. I'm not quite sure. But then again, this belt just being a slight bit bigger does fit like the actual belt. I mean, who's to say? And I'm checking right now, make sure all the gold on the edges and that I got. Okay. You guys hearing anything in the background? That's just me watching some YouTube videos. Just to fill in the time. But yeah. And you can see the plate does have a slight curve on it. I mean, this belt don't need a big curve because after all, it is a small belt for small wrestlers like cruiserweights and that. So the belt is small, but it does not need a curve that much after all. For a big guy like me, it's like wearing a toy belt. Yeah, I try to make the belt look as realistic to the real belt as possible. And right now, I'm be working on getting the side plates and that. I got the screws for the backing of them. Then I'm going to mark out the holes. Then I'm going to punch out the holes. And for anyone that is watching, make sure, don't forget, if you're enjoying the live stream, like I'm seeing a ton of hearts right now, don't forget to hit the like button. I'm keeping up on the counter up there. Motivation King says hi. Hi, Motivation King. Good thing to be motivated. Yeah, and I got to say, I had to bike to my local mall. CJ, the Minecraft. Hi. Hi, CJ. How are you? Yeah, I would say I had the bike up to my local hobby shop. It was near the mall, and it was like an hour bike ride, and my knees are killing me. Cool guy 78. Hi. Hi, CJ, the Minecraft guy. Yeah, thank you all so much for leaving comments below, and thank you for all the likes. And if you're new to my channel and you like what I do, and as well want to know what I'm all about, I have some videos on my main channel, especially all about these homemade belts. I've made a few of them, and I did reviews for them. So if you want to know what they're all about, check out my main channel. The back of my knees hurt. Oh, I'm sure. I've subbed. Thank you, cool guy. Thank you, guys. Every subscriber does help me out to get more into doing this stuff. Because I've been doing this for almost, I think, 8 years now. It's back since 2017. I've been doing this. So I've been doing it for over 8 years now. And I'm close to a decade. And I love WWE. Thank you. Yeah, I say I do love WWE too. And I'll be excited to see Raw tonight on Netflix and all that. But yeah, I say if you are new to my channel and you like what I do, don't forget to check out my main channel, see what all these are about, what I do reviews on. And why not you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already? Because every bit I want to try to see if I can get to 800, guys. Same. I want to try to see if I can get to 800 before the end of the year. I already got through 600 and 700 already. this year alone. Maybe we could make another goal and get to literally at 800. Literally, I've got up to 300 subscribers in 1 year. I mean, last year I'd done 200 in 1 year, and now we could go up higher. Let's try to see with your guys' help to help me get over to 300 extra subscribers on my channel alone this year. I mean, we're getting close. I mean, we're at near 740 now, probably. All we need is 60 more, and then maybe I hope so. I eventually may get to my big goal to 1,000, because according to my buddy Dex, 500, yeah, I was able to do live streaming for you guys, and I just started live streaming this year alone. Then 600, or no, then 1,000, I started to get ad revenue, meaning I could get paid doing videos up for YouTube for people that watch it, and that may help me a bit to do more of these. And I know I want to do something bigger if I do reach that goal, because I know for 1,000 subscribers, it's a lot compared to me for doing this for almost 10 years. And not many people get a lot of views. I mean, not a lot of people that do what I do get big subscriber counts. Besides my buddy Steven Hammer, he's up to like some 1,000 subscribers. And some get like Paul Martin, all them, and they're bigger fans than me. I'll tell you that for sure. I'd say shout out to Steven Hammer, a friend of mine who 2 days ago we did a live stream for over an hour talking and that. And I gotta say, he's a great guy, and I enjoy the fact that he's back here on my streams. And I know most of you guys may like him too, so check him out. He does belt reviews as well. Let's see what he says. The Rugman Pull Left. I think it says, "Hey, Boo Bear. I missed them tight little buns, Daddy. Let's link up again soon." I don't know who this person is, but yeah, that's funny. Let's try to keep this family friendly, folks. Yeah, remember, nothing, too much here. But yeah. For like I said, Pez, if you're watching this live stream, we're showing you now what the current progress of your belt is. It's almost done. Already getting the back and that done. And I gotta say, if I do use the Love Henderson, hi, Love Henderson, how are you? And if I do think about eventually moving from vinyl to real leather, my favorite local hobby shop, Hobby Lobby, is probably the place to go, because I've gone down their aisles many times. I've seen they actually have mallets and like tools for leather. They actually have a like clamshell tool punch that I could use for real leather. I mean, I never done it before. I mean, with my little bit of practice, but if I could do that, I could eventually start doing my own real leather work. Will I be good at it? Probably not. I mean, it's always good to practice a bit before we start doing stuff like that. But as of right now, I'll be just working on homemade belts and making them look as good as they're supposed to be. Be right back, guys. Just give me a minute. You were a kid. No. I ain't going nowhere. So you might as well get plan on being here. You might have a choice. You want me for here alone on this boat. I have security. Well, you're security. You're the man. Be the man. Now, this is bullshit.
I'm sorry.
You get over it. You get over it. I tell you the truth here, guys. If somebody pranked me about tearing up my WrestleMania tickets, and it was my girlfriend doing all this stuff, both them and will be right out the door, and I literally not give a fuck about effort. Especially if it's ringside tickets to WrestleMania, which could go like $1,500 a pop. Yeah, I would be upset too. But I like how he tears up his tickets. He gets WrestleMania tickets. I'd say I would be pissed off. All that. Yeah, guys. So make sure you at least make sure to keep on commenting. I can react to you guys while I work on progresses here. But right now, I just glued the screws on the back of this plate here, and I'm gonna start putting them on the leather here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do most of that stuff off camera because as well I gotta press it into here, mark out where the holes go, and then probably after I'm done streaming, punch the holes in there, start putting snaps into the leather and that. Get this going. But I do know I will hopefully get this belt done here probably tomorrow or Wednesday. But I do see current update progress on an order of mine that should be coming in sometime this week, possibly tomorrow, because I seen it said about possibly tomorrow coming in, and show and may do a review for you guys. And I know another order is coming in. I don't know if it's coming in this week, but it may come in next week, or depending on how it is. But I know eventually, if it does, if both my orders come in next week, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do 2 videos for each of them. One where I'm gonna do it for where I review it in person, RKO. But as well, another video where I'm gonna actually unbox it for you guys. But that's not gonna be a video. It's more gonna be a live stream. I'm gonna probably do a live stream unboxing for you guys. I have rarely do that, but I feel like since now I got time off of work, and rather just do 2 videos where I unbox it for you guys on the live stream, but then do a full review of it on the main channel, giving it like 2 videos in one. Yeah, I'm still going to have a current progress of this belt on my channel. And once I get this belt done, when this belt is done, I'm going to do a review of it on my channel, and then I'll have it ready, set and ready to go to be sent out to UPEZ, but we'll talk about that off camera, off YouTube and all that, because God forbid I don't want to dox people, and I don't want to send out any personal information of myself or anyone else here on YouTube. Not right and not cool, because God forbid you don't want to deal with any stalker people. But yeah, like I'd tell to some people, if you do what I do, like when it comes to making homemade belts and for right type of snaps, I say you do go to your local hobby, like there's a Hobby Lobby or a Michaels or even Joanne Fabrics if it's still around. And I'd say you look for like these type of sets. Some can have like a small box set that just come with the certain ones. But I like this one because from the Hobby Lobby, they come in both varieties of nickel and brass for both sides. And normally I did get ones with gold snaps. The only thing is on the one side, it's the male sides of the snaps are still silver, while the top parts of the female are gold. I mean, that really don't matter as much. But if you're gonna do something that's equivalent to like the replica belts, where both sides are like brass or gold colored, I recommend getting one that has the brass sets. And it's not. I mean, it's not expensive. You get this for like if you see for $3 at your local Hobby Lobby. And instead of screws, I use like Chicago. They're like Chicago screws, like screw posts, 2 sets screw posts. I get for like $1 to $2, depending on which ones they are, for at the local hobby shop too. Yeah, so I say I do make these type of cheap. They're about most of them are like under $100. Uh, I make it for them, and some people do enjoy the work. But I do say it is. I can say it could be worth more of time and effort to put these together, because I make sure these belts almost look as genuine as the real deal. And maybe it's not as heavy and it's not as durable as a real metal to leather belt, but it's a piece of art. And it's the best thing to gain a replica, and you're getting less, and you're paying probably a lot less more when I make a homemade one for you guys compared to getting like $200 to $300 out of a bootleg, or even $500 for a replica. Here I am trying to sell myself on that. I haven't sold any homemade belts yet. most of the ones I've done were just giveaways. I mean, if I did try to start selling them, I gotta set up a way how I get paid to do it, and as well, I have to make sure that I do it in a way to where I would not have any problems with the copyrights and that, because some bootleggers still make them with the logos and that. But for me, I want to try to do it simple, where I tell people I got if I'm gonna make a belt for you guys, and if it's a copied, rated type of thing like a WWE or AEW and all those type of belts, I can't put the logos on them. If you want the logos on them, it's obviously a homemade belt. You could do it yourself. But anyway, speaking of belts, I say if you do want a great quality belt, and great quality belts made from certain people, like this crumb run, I am getting an order sold out by Muhammad Ali belts. I've talked with him. I got an order from him, and it's coming in as well. He'll ship it out tomorrow to me and send me the shipping information, and I'll give a review to that. But yeah, it'll be a great video to do as well. And be something different. I mean, something I haven't done in a while before, but yeah. So if any of you guys are still here and enjoying what I do, oh yeah, I also forgot about if you guys are subscribing that, make sure you're notified, hit the notification bell, ring that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. Maybe I should start saying that. Some people say certain like catchphrases. Like if I say since I'm a wrestling guy, make sure you ring that notification bell so you guys be notified when I start doing live streams, which was going to be all this week and next week too for you guys, and possible videos that I may upload. And as well, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at Damien96, where I might post more update photos of the bell I'm making here than I would do on my channel. All right, so I'm going to be off camera for a little bit. I'm just going to mark the place to put the holes for the next set of plates. Yeah, I'm going to turn the light on for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. Be right back, guys. I just enjoy listening to Angry Grandpa play Slender. I'd rather goddamn go plow goddamn field fertilizer. I'd rather go goddamn and plow goddamn land and shit, man. I'm getting tired of walking. It's only digital walking. Too tired to fuck out. What the fuck is the point of this? But I'm tired. I've been walking for hours. Right there. Oh shit! I found paper! I found paper! Walk up to it and click it. Okay. Okay. So now I just mark the holes out with. Oh, what is it? Shahaz Rafik. If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. What is that? Shahzad Rafik. I hope I said it right. Roman Reigns. Yeah, about Roman Reigns. Yeah, it's okay. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm going to try to see if I can mark the female side. Yeah. I say, thank God for certain belts that I do make. I do have a lot of good reference belts and stencils to use, like the light heavyweight belt. Luckily enough, I got the WWF scratch logo version of it. But it's a lot. But the block logo or scratch logo, depending on which one you want, I at least got the belt made for it. What are you doing? Guys. Don't you ever fucking do that to me again! Do you understand? Get out. Get out what? Get out. Get out of my house! Don't touch. With your computer? Get out! Have a good day. Get out. Have a good fucking day. Okay, got that all set. So now I got the female side's holes punched or marked. So when I do stitch the backing on properly and all that, I will eventually hold on one second, folks. Just punch the holes out for the female side snaps, and then I'll start putting them in. And hopefully I get them where I don't mess up on them, because I only have a certain amount of brass female side snaps. So it says, Spear, you have a Universal Championship? Universal, indeed I do. A red one that's been fully restoned. Oh, make sure not to mess them up. And even a blue Universal, re-leathered and fully restoned as well, with cubic, or no, not cubic zirconias, Swarovski crystals. So I got two Universal titles along with my WWE Championship. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna shut the light off for a moment, and so I'm gonna put this back, and yeah. So now I just marked all the holes for the belt, and now I'm just gonna wait for the paint to dry and do a stream. And continue to do the streaming. Hold on. What the hell? There we go. Hi. You have money in the bank? Yeah, I do. It's up on the window. I mean, hard to see it. You saw the outline of it. But yeah, the sun is beaming down on the window, so kind of hard to see it. But yeah, it's the green version. I'm pretty sure WWE Shop has released a Seth Rollins version and all that. But yeah, I do say so. I do enjoy having one of those. Hold on 1 second, folks. Yeah. Says Rafik. Says hi. And if I do look a little sweaty, I do apologize, because I did go on a bike ride just to get the stuff. Now I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry, which could take a few minutes or so. Oh wow, we're going on for over a half hour. But yeah, I'm gonna do. You know Roman Reigns? Kinda. I mean, I don't know him in person, but I do know him because after all, he does. And I have been watching wrestling, seeing how he come from a heel to a babyface, being the tribal chief in the OTC. But right now, but right now, obviously, he may not do a lot with wrestling right now, because he's being part of the Street Fighter movie that's coming out. Playing, I think they say he's gonna play Akuma. I mean, pretty cool. They actually now doing another Street Fighter movie, and hopefully maybe better than the Jean-Claude Van Damme version. And I heard that even Cody Rhodes is going to be involved with that, maybe playing Guile. But I'm not sure because after all, I'm not part of the Hollywood crew that do that. But who knows? But I would say if they have more wrestlers, I could see maybe if they had Io Sky or Asuka, one of them play Chun Li. I mean, don't you guys agree? Yeah, that was pretty hot. I better open up my windows. It's getting a little. Yeah. What was I going to say? Who defeat Roman? Uh, who defeat Roman Reigns? At what? Like, what do you mean? Like, there's a couple people that defeated Roman Reigns. I mean, the Usos defeated him in a tag match. I mean, it all depends on who you're talking about. Like, before he became like the one we know, where he was the tribal chief and became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. The only ones that would defeat him were Jey Uso and Seth Rollins had from a disqualification, but as well Cody Rhodes. And then there was Seth Rollins and all that. Okay. Hi, DM. Hi, Pez. How are you? I welcome part of the stream. I was just showing off your current update on your belt. Right now, I got 3 plates on your belt as of right now. The other 3 are going to be put right on there in a bit. Once the paint dries where I have the holes marked, I'm going to take it outside. I'm just getting home. Okay. You have a PS5? No, I have an Xbox. But yeah, I have an Xbox. I know you're probably saying about playing games, but this is more like a stream for wrestling stuff. I don't usually play a lot of games, but if I do, I just do it just to pass the time. But yeah, Pez, just letting you know, I did mark out the holes for the remaining plates on your belt. Once I have the marking paint holes dried, I'll take it outside, punch the holes out, put the plates on, glue them on, stitch them on. Which game you have? I have a couple games like Call of Duty, Minecraft, some classic ones like from Xbox, like Destroy All Humans. I already beat that game. There's Fortnite, PUBG, Rocket League, Mortal Kombat. You know, when I have time to play games, I would do those. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, Pez. No, I have a couple WWE games. It's just been a while since I played them, and maybe I would wait to eventually get maybe the next WWE game. Because after all, with me and work, I barely have time to play any games, so I never bought the newest WWE games. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Bell's coming along nicely. Yeah. I was talking about I would probably get it done either tomorrow or by Wednesday. Depending how quickly I can get it done. I know, and I'm going to take time and effort to put this together to make it look good. I know I could get those plates on and stitched on and all that done today, but the backing of the belt's going to take a little longer because I got to stitch the hole all around it, then cover up with a bit of puff paint to block make it not look like it's been stitched up. Then put snaps on it, put the little mark on it, and then put puff paint around the edges to cover up to make it look like it's like at least one whole piece of strap in that. And then maybe we'll write a letter, do a video for it and all that, and then it'll all be done. Yeah. Wow, been all going on for over a half hour. We'll see how much longer I can do this. Man, this room's turned into a hot box. No. However long it takes, I just appreciate the fact that you're making me a belt. Hey, I always make a belt for the person that wins the giveaway. I did it with Cameron McCulloch. I've done it with my buddy Frank. I've done it with one guy who Ghost Rider who won it. I've done it for Jordan Ramsey, who won it twice, and of course Brother Kane. And believe me, when I tell people that they win and they win a homemade belt, I work my best to get it going and get it started. And the funny thing is that this is probably one of the quickest times I get this belt done because I started working on this a couple days ago, and I'm already near the end of it. And most belts I can get going, it would take about a week or so when I get it done. And two, it's like I give back to for fans that appreciate my job, what I do, my work, and all that, and they a certain amount of people do own some of my homemade belts. Even one of my old UWW guys owns one of my homemade belts. I mean, he owns the original UWW belt I made for them. He owns a homemade WWF version 1 Undisputed belt I made for him. I made a few of those. My buddy Frank owns one of my hardcore belts. He had RVD and McFoley sign. Pretty cool. I mean, my homemade WWF hardcore belt is signed by McFoley as well. Mine that looks that I try to make look as accurate to the real hardcore belt as possible. And the thing, I had Mick Foley sign that. That's something incredible thing. I brought a big eagle with me to have him sign, and the homemade hardcore belt. He chose to sign my homemade hardcore belt, and I think the belts that I make and people that do make belts and put a lot of time to make it look good. I mean, some wrestlers do will say it's the dedication and honor to do something like that, and for them to sign to make it look and to praise it is remarkable. I mean, to think I got two of my homemade belts signed by a wrestler is extraordinary. You've met a few wrestlers already. I have met a lot of them. I like my first wrestler I met was I'm trying to remember his name. Diesel Kevin Nash. Big Daddy Cool Diesel Kevin Nash was my first person I I met. I went to see him. He was selling stuff at the dispensary. I went there with my winged eagle. He signed that with Diesel on it. Then I met what was the next one? I met Jerry the King Lawler. I think was the next one I met. I had a crown signed by him. I've met Ric Flair twice. One time I took a photo with him. Second time I had him sign my big gold belt. Then I met Sergeant Slaughter, had him sign my winged eagle. Then I met Booker T at the Motor City Comic Con, had him sign my big gold as well next to Ric Flair. So Ric Flair and Booker T signed my World Heavyweight Big Gold, the WWE version. I had Kevin Nash and Sergeant Slaughter sign my winged eagle. I met both Hardy boys, Matt and Jeff. I met Matt twice. One with me and my brother. We took a photo with them, and then I'm at this recent Motor City Comic Con. I met both Matt and Jeff. Have them sign my SmackDown tag with Jeff's great artistic signature, and then Matt's on the other side, where it's just Matt Hardy and Delete. Still good to meet those guys. It was incredible. Met Mick Foley, had him sign my hardcore belt. Yeah, there's that. I met RVD. He signed my ECW World Title. Yeah, so I met a couple wrestlers. I wish to meet more. Like, I'm originally from Philadelphia. I used to go to the place called the Travel Lodge Hotel after the ECW shows because that's where it all wrestlers and yeah, that's what I'd say. I mean, you're lucky, man. You grew up at the time when ECW was the norm. In the place where ECW was born. I mean, I'm from Detroit City. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not from Detroit, but I am from Michigan. I live near Detroit, right where great legends like Kevin Nash, Rhino, even Motor City, the current Motor City Machine Guns are from. They're all great wrestlers are from Michigan. And yeah, I mean, I wish I could have met Sabu to have him sign my ECW belt as well, because now I can't believe it. Now there's no chance to it because he's gone. Meet other legends. Like I want my if I could run into Rhino. Imagine running into Rhino with one of these belts and having sign it. I mean, the next option is well, Dudley Boys to have him sign the ECW tags. Like, wish I would have gone had money and had to go meet JBL and Farouk or Ron Simmons. Go there with like the undisputed belt for JBL, and then hold on one second, folks, and then meet. I mean, go there with Ron Simmons with my WCW World Heavyweight, the '91 to '94 version that he won. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, even go to him and try to pull off his famous catchphrase. You know, the let me see if I can do it right. Damn. Yeah, I could do pretty good impressions on that. But I'd say, yeah, pretty cool for people that could say they were from Philadelphia and they went to the era where ECW was around and where ECW was born. And I think I got all three of the original ECW titles, including the WWE version. But yeah, the three I have that I remodeled to make it look like the '99 version. Sounds like you met a lot of them. Yeah, I've met a lot of certain people. But also, I met a lot of like other celebrities that are from my childhood and TV shows and that. Yeah, I met a lot of wrestlers. I think I got like seven right down on my list right there. And I've met other people. Like I met James Drew Courtney, and if you guys don't know who that is, he played. Sorry, if you guys don't know who James Drew Courtney is, he played Michael Myers in the most recent Halloween films, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. He was the one who played Michael Myers in all three of those movies. And as well, I met Jason David Frank. And if all you guys don't know who he is, here I got one of the stuff that's related to him. This here is a Power Rangers toy. Saba, I had him sign. I have all of Jason David Frank stuff signed. Like all of the green and white Power Ranger legacy stuff, I had signed by Jason David Frank before he passed away. Yeah. He played the skinny old version like this. Sad he passed away. Yeah, a lot of people. Even I even met Hulk Hogan, guys. If you guys didn't know as well, it was literally a year ago in July, right after I dislocated my shoulder, and I had to was taking time off to have it scanned and see if I had to go through surgery. And I went with a sling on my shoulder with the Hogan '86 to go see Hulk Hogan when he was sponsoring his Real American Light beer. And I met him, and I have a signature of his beer case signed by him, and I have a photo of him when I met him. And to think that a year later he would have passed away. Same thing with Jason David Frank. I last time I saw Jason David Frank before he passed away, I went there with him signing one of my Power Ranger stuff, dressed as the Green Ranger himself. And like I say, man, you never know when they may leave. Froze for a second. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I realized Myers got skinnier and older in the like couple last movies. Well, then again, as well, sometimes it wasn't him. There was two people that were playing Michael Myers through those movies. In certain scenes, some scenes it was James Drew Courtney, in other scenes it was Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers. And in fact, there was only one scene in the last movie that had Nick Castle in there, and he actually speaks. The only time he does speak in a movie. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen it, go watch Halloween Ends. In a scene where one of the main characters, Corey, goes to a party, an old man passes him, and it's Nick Castle's character. He goes, "Hey, Scarecrow," opens up, see anything you like? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the time you see the castle out of the costume and speak. But yeah, but I said I have met several famous people, mostly wrestlers, but I have met Hollywood people, and we even gone to the Astronomicon where we met like I met Gangrel as well. I forgot I met him. I haven't got a photo or signature from him, but I have met him. I've seen Tony Moran. He's the one. Oh no, wait, is it? No, no, not Tony. Is it Tony Moran? The one who played Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie films as well. Tony Moran, I believe, was the original Michael Myers. No, Tony Moran was the Rob Zombie Michael Myers. Oh no, no, wait, no, wait. Yeah, no, Tony Moran was the one who was the original Michael Myers when he got unmasked. Yeah, I was thinking of the other guy. I'm trying to remember his name now. The 7 foot tall Rob Zombie Michael. My mind's running a blank now. If you guys have seen Rob Zombie's Halloween, let me know if you know the guy who played was it Tony Moore or something? I keep on forget. I forgot, but the one who plays the tall Michael Myers in the Rob Zombies. Tyler Maine, that's it. That's what I was thinking. Tyler Maine. I have met him as well. I mean, I haven't talked to him and chatted all that, but yeah, I've met him. I met Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. I think his name was Jason Momoa or something like that. I forgot his name, but his first name was Jason something. But yeah, I met Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Most of you guys don't know. She's 7 foot walking monster. Yeah, he too. I think they said he was a former wrestler as well. Tyler Maine was a former wrestler. That's why it's funny to think that certain wrestlers could be like serial killers or play as serial killers, like Michael Myers. Yeah, thank you guys for letting me remember it was Tyler Maine. Yeah, he was at a couple of Astronomicons as well when I met RVD. Kane was there. Kurt Angle was there. I've seen them. I've ran into Gangrel, talked with him and that guy's still good in his shape, and they shook hands with him. But I gotta say, when you shake hands with a wrestler like this, he was like super sweaty, and it felt like I was shaking hands with a snake or something. He used to be a wrestler. That's what I'm saying. Tyler Maine, I think, used to be a wrestler. But as well, there's been other people that done stuff that have run wrestling. Like I think even Reggie Park's been part of wrestling. Dave Milliken, they done wrestling stuff as well. I think there was another one that was. I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, there's other people on my list I wouldn't mind meeting. I was shocked to see like Jay and Silent Bob. To see Tyler Maine, Rob Zombie, Halloween's Michael Myers. I mean, I don't have one of his masks, but I have two Halloween masks signed by James Jude Courtney. It's crazy because we have no statistics of any 7 foot serial killers like ever though. Those guys are chill. Well, unless you count Kane, who was Jacob Goodnight from the See No Evil series. He too. Well, I don't know what you say. He's 7 feet, or if he was like 6'11", right? Because he's around the exact same size as Tyler Maine played Sabretooth in X-Men. Oh, that was Tyler Maine? I mean, I've never thought that was Tyler Maine, but yeah, I'd say Tyler Maine was a really tall guy. He stood up, and I'm like, oh my god, that guy was huge. And just there, I'm around near 6 feet. I'm about like 5'10", 5'11", and I'm looking up to this guy. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, I know like certain wrestlers they used for like certain movies. Like I know like how they say Kevin Nash played Super Shredder at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. I mean, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but who knows? Samoa Joe playing Sweet Tooth in the newer Twisted Metal series on Peacock. But yeah. And there was that rumor they said that Rey Mysterio played Freddy Krueger's stunt double in the Freddy vs. Jason movie. Like when he's doing all those wrestling moves, the kicking and bounce up and the elbow drop on him. They claim that there was Rey Mysterio. Not sure if it's true or not. Even Rey Mysterio is not really, going out there saying it's true or not. But it's up to you guys. Do you think Rey Mysterio was playing in the Freddy vs. Jason as a stunt double for Robert England? Let me know. What's up? Hey, Iram, how are you? Wow, we're going on for 45 minutes. We'll see if we can get up to 50 to an hour, and I'll probably end the stream. Raw, want to give time to let the belt paint dry and get that started, get it going. It's a nice day today, but it's just that I've been really sweating in this. After all, I just got back from biking to the mall. But yeah, it's been really tough. Wow, 7 likes, but I'm pretty sure it's up to 8 right now. Hold on one second, folks. Sorry about those, folks. Sorry about all that, folks. I'm back. Huh. Yeah, okay, so go for a little bit more and check IMDb. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I'm not quite sure about that. What's going to Raw tonight? I'm not quite sure. Chances are, if hope that Naomi is medically clear. Hey, Pez, what's up? If Naomi is medically clear, maybe we'll see her defend her title against Io Sky. But if not, I wonder if they're going to be more of why she's not medically cleared. Because there's rumors out there saying that Naomi is pregnant. If Naomi is pregnant, it would have to mean they have to strip her of the title. Sound is off. You guys hear me? Hold on. You guys hear me? Because it says it doesn't show that it's on mute, but I can barely hear you. It may be on your side because I'm not quite sure what I did wrong. Hold on. Maybe. No, that ain't doing it. Nah, I'm saying. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, that's a weird thing because my mic's not muted and all that. It could be something on your side. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, I wonder what happened. Hold on, guys. Let me check, see what's going on. Sound real low. Hold on, let me check something. Uh, hmm. I don't see it because they're showing about muting and all that. Hold on. Maybe there's something wrong with the sound. You guys hear me now? Hello, hello. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I wonder what the hell's going on. Let me see this. Nope. You guys hear me? You guys can hear me now? If you guys can't hear me, maybe I should just do the ending of this video after all. Make sure you guys can hear me well, because if not, I may just end the video here and get started with this. But like I say, guys, let me just, before I do the outro, maybe you were too far from the microphone. Well, I am filming this off something else, so it may be a reason why you can't hear me. I'm going to try to pick up my voice a bit. But yeah, so Roman Reigns going tonight. I'm not sure. But then again, he may be having time off due to the fact he is in a filming progress with the Street Fighter movie. But again, I would say tonight, hopefully, if Naomi is medically cleared, she may be able to defend her world title tonight. But if not, they need to explain why she's not medically cleared. She's pregnant. Because there's rumors there saying that Naomi's pregnant, and if she is, they have to take the title off her, and then maybe they'll do some type of thing where it's big at Clash of Paris, where it could be like another triple threat, where it's Stephanie Valkyrie versus Rhea versus Io for the vacant world title. Yeah, Roman Reigns is gonna back today's Raw. Well, maybe, but don't forget he's not gonna be a full time because of his new work schedule. Because now he's going pretty much Hollywood and all that. But tonight's mostly good about preparing for the Clash of Paris PLE that's happening at the end of this month. I'm pretty sure people that are watching my stream that are big fans of WWE are definitely going to watch Raw tonight on Netflix. IRAM. Yeah. So, so I'm going to try to do this for about another 10, 15 minutes, depending on how I do it. And then I'm going to probably put an end to the stream. I always watch Raw. I can't watch SmackDown. You can't? How come you can't watch SmackDown, Pez? It's on USA. Moose hi again. Hi, Moose Why, Pez? That's why I wonder. Why, Pez? It's on cable TV. I mean, depending on what cable company you go through, because I use Xfinity, I have an Xfinity app where I can actually watch or listen to the. Hold on one second, guys. I got an Xfinity app that makes me watch channels on my phone, even when I go to work and all that. I can be off Wi-Fi and just listen to the channels, specific channels. Like I can't watch NXT with the Xfinity app because it's on CW, and for some reason CW doesn't allow it, which is stupid. I don't have cable TV, just Wi-Fi, and so I stream Raw on Netflix. Oh, okay. Well, I know there's other stuff out there that can make you watch like cable channels for cheap and that. Like I heard of other stuff, and I'm pretty sure that you can have some way to watch cable TV channels on certain stuff where you don't need to have cable for. So it means you can't watch NXT, you can't watch SmackDown, or barely can even watch AEW or TNA about those channels. Wow. Because I remember back in the day, I usually watched SmackDown. I never watched Raw when I was a kid. Like when I was like 10 years old and that, I mostly was watching SmackDown. I never watched Raw till like 2012, 2014 era time when I started watching Raw on USA and that. So yeah, I haven't been watching Raw for a little while. I've watched SmackDown more than I watched Raw, but now I've been trying to watch both at the same time. Now along with as well NXT and ECW. Hey DMT, I have a request. Okay, Iram, what is it? 1 second.
Oh my god. God
I catch clips on YouTube. What that the wrestling that I miss. Yeah, I do that mostly for NXT when I was at work and that. 'Cause I barely can never watch NXT at work. Not like it used to be when it was on the USA Network. When they moved to CW, then I realized it sucked. Can you mimic Vince McMahon? Well, can I mimic? Can I mimic Vince McMahon? Damn it! Look, Steve, you just gotta make sure this works. God damn it! Just I don't know. Try to mimic Vince McMahon. It's kind of a hard thing to do. The guy can say almost anything. You just gotta make sure this is nice, good shit. What can I say about Rodney that I haven't said before? Well, he's one mean son of a bitch. But I say it's a love-hate relationship, just like Steve. I love him, and he hates me. Your mimicking skill is very good. Good. Well, thank you. Let's just say I have a I have a lot of talents, especially when it comes to mimicking voices. You know, like Ron Simmons. Damn. Yeah, I do some good impersonations, even like Arnold. Yeah, you gotta pump iron. You make sure you eat the right meals. Next thing you know, you're looking like Hercules. What's your opinion about Triple H? I mean, he's doing okay. I mean, he can't wrestle no more due to his heart condition and that. So now he's more corporate than ever. And he's working with is it Nick Khan or Tony Khan? I think it's Nick Khan. The Khans are basically partially running the stuff. How do you like Triple H booking? Well, he's a lot more toner and used to it. Just saying, back in the day when Vince McMahon was doing, he wanted the big, strong, buff-looking guys doing most of the stuff. He didn't care about the cruiserweights. He didn't care much about the women wrestling until later on near the end, and didn't give most of the little guys the opportunity like that Triple H would do now. Triple H is doing everything he can to try to give everybody a chance, and that's why I'd say Triple H has been doing better at running WWE than Vince was. So I'll give him that. That's what you got. I don't know. Wow, already over near 8 likes. But I'm pretty sure I was gonna say it's 9 likes. That's pretty good to have all those likes. But thank you guys so much. When WWE was known as the land of the giants, was it known as that? I know it had like, I mean, it probably would be known for giants because it had like Andre the Giant, Giant Gonzalez, the Great Khali, Big Show, Omos. I mean, they got a ton of giants. And is SmackDown not streaming Netflix? No, it's still on the on the cable network. And I don't think WWE wants to give that up. They've been doing cable. I mean, they've been doing regular. They've been on cable TV for years. I mean, well, on regular TV for years. From the day when they had Raw, it was released on USA or TNT stuff. And then when SmackDown came about, being on like UPN, USA, CW 50, CW Sci-Fi. Believe me, I don't think WWE is willing to give up any of their brands to cable TV just yet. I watch SmackDown in an app. If you were a little guy, you got squashed. Maybe, unless you were Rey Mysterio, who was basically the ultimate underdog. He was known as the Giant Killer in WCW. Can you stream tomorrow? Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming all through the cup for the next 2 weeks, or this week and next week. Not tomorrow. No, I will stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow all the way up till next week as well. Till I be going back to work probably on the second. So literally from now to possibly on the first till on Labor Day, I will be streaming. Who is your idol? My idol? I'm pretty sure I said that many times, but it was Undertaker. I mean, after all, why would I call myself DMTombstone Belts if I didn't know about Undertaker? We like that you daily stream and we daily chat with you. Thank you, Iram. Well, yeah, right now we're near the 2 minute one, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do an outro for you guys. So so I can get started working on this belt. Thank you all for being a part of this live stream, and thank you for liking it. I see that we're up to 8. Well, from my view, pretty sure to you guys it's probably like 9 or so. And for those that are watching, and thank you for being a part of the stream and liking this. Don't forget that if you're new to my channel, check it out. My main channel, talking about in life who is your idol? My idol for in my life, it would have to be my grandparents, mostly my grandfather and my grandmother. Because they were raising us more than our own parents, but I don't want to go that far into about it because I don't want to be all sad and stuff like that. I'll talk to you soon. Yep, Pez, I'll see you there. So I'd say, mostly I'll just say it'd be my grandparents and all that. That'd probably be my idols. Because after all, they were raising me and my brothers more than my own parents, but I'm not going to go far beyond that. But anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you check out my main channel. 430 videos, what it's all about. These bad boys behind me. Like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. Let's try to bump this up to 750. If not yet, let's try to get to 800. Let's see if we can get to 800 subscribers before the end of the year. Pez come tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he can. I've just known around the exact same time, around noon or 1 o'clock or that, I'll be trying to stream for you guys. As well, make sure you hit the note. Make sure you be ringing that notification bell, ding, 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 to be notified from when I do live streams, which is going to be tomorrow, and possibly more videos for you guys on this channel. And also, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I'll be posting update videos, pics of Pez's giveaway belt before I do a whole video of it here on YouTube. And stay tuned, because I know eventually, sometime within this week, I may do an unboxing video of an order I got, and it's probably from Abdullah Rajput or possibly Muhammad Ali belts. That will be coming soon. So anyway, as well, shout out to my friends like Stephen Hammer. Check out his channel, STEPHEN Hammer, who does belt related videos as well. And as well, my friend Dex on Dex TV, or just I Am Dex, or now just playing Dex. He does live streams as well, mostly channel about random stuff about current events, music. But he also has a new thing called Wrestle Chat Talk, where you're going to probably see me and him talk there. And yeah, there's that. So anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. Have a good day. You too, Pez. Have a great day, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.